over the weekend in Croke Park. I'm going to start with the Senior League final. Kerry, 5 goals and 11 points. Galway, a goal and 10. And I would just like to say, me and Matthew called both of these league finals correctly. We predicted Kerry to win and indeed Armagh to win. So not a bad weekend for us, Matthew, on that front. But in this Kerry game, Kerry win their 12th league title with a scintillating attacking performance. The goals came from Louise Moore-Hertig, predictably, Sheaf Roche, predictably, Hannah O'Donoghue, and 2 from Niamh Croher. A fantastic performance by Kerry in this game.
Unreal performance. And when you think about it in the first half, look, I was looking at this game thinking Louise Moore-Hertig and Sheaf Roche were their main scorers going into it, and they weren't playing particularly well. And Kerry still scored that margin. That just shows you, like, if them two were on it for the championship, and Niamh Croher performs as well as she did yesterday for the championship as well, Kerry will be a hard machine to stop. I'm telling you, Seamus. And I regret to say this, really. I don't want Kerry doing well in whatever competition it is, but look, they look pretty good. And against a Galway team, they look defensively solid going into it. But what I mentioned on the podcast as well, they concede a lot of goals because they had 9 goals in 7 games. They don't concede a lot of points, but in this game, they conceded more than 10 points and they conceded 5 goals, which ultimately, it was kind of uncharacteristic when you think about it from this Galway team. And Kerry just made them, eat their words after that. And it was a difficult game for Galway this game. But Hannah O'Donoghue, I don't think she played last year and she gets 1-3 in this game. I think she got a standing ovation as well. Outstanding performance from her, Liv Carberty and Anna Galvin from wing forwards. And it was great to see Louise Galvin come in, come into the match towards the end. She missed the whole of last year virtually. And to come in, a legend of Kerry football. And who's not to say that Louise Galvin will get an All-Ireland medal at the end of her career, So, I'd say Kerry are motoring along nicely. But one thing I will say about Kerry, I don't think they've beaten Cork. I can't actually remember the last time they beat Cork and Munster. Like, definitely Cork beat them in Killarney last season. That's another chance for this Kerry team.
Yeah, no, big time. The goals came in the 10th minute. That was the first one. That was from Niamh Croher. 15th minute, Louise Moore-Hertig got their second one. They led 2-5 to 4 points at half time. In the second half, Kerry got their third goal in the 38th minute and their fourth goal in the 39th minute. So they really did pick up where they left off in the second half. The goals there came from Niamh Croher and Hannah O'Donoghue. And in the last quarter then, Sheaf Roche wrapped it up with Kerry's 5th goal. And one of the things that we were saying consistently when we were previewing the Ladies Gaelic Football Championship for 2023 was you were saying it was the most open that the championship has been in a long time, that there are a lot of teams that are around similar levels. But has this performance potentially pushed Kerry a little bit ahead of the pack here? Like, are they better than all these teams? Like, are they better when you look at how they dismantled Dublin in the league, when you look at how they beat Meath in the league as well? Like, are they a little bit ahead of the pack? Obviously, with the exception of being able to beat Cork. But do you get what I'm saying there?
Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. I think Kerry, it's kind of a situation where we're thinking, okay, they've beaten Meath pretty well, they've beaten Dublin pretty well. I think they beat Galway pretty well in the league even before the ball was even thrown in yesterday. But like yesterday, they were absolutely superb. Like even the Sheaf Roche, the last goal, that was almost like a basketball goal, Seamus. That was incredible, and it was a brilliant piece of play and brilliantly worked back of the net. Brilliant finish by Sheaf Roche. And well, Bron Sheaf Roche as well. I think she had something like an ACL injury or something like that in 2021. She comes back into the team as captain. What an incredible player and what incredible resilience to come back from an injury like that and do what she does. But Kerry, they look incredibly good. Like I even mentioned on my podcast, Erica McGlynn was scoring freely for them last season, and she can't even get in this team. I don't think she even came on yesterday either. So, that shows you the depth that Kerry have in their team. Fiona Tatney is another player that is very good for UL in O'Connor Cup level. And I think she got into the pitch for maybe 10 minutes yesterday as well. Like, these players aren't even starting, so maybe we're underestimating Kerry's panel. Like, they're incredible athletes, but you'd have to imagine like Dublin will go up a level. Like, Dublin still have incredible players. Hannah Tyrrell, Carla Rowe are still there. Jennifer Dunn's still there. I'm not sure what the situation is on Sinead Goldrick. Is she coming back or is she is gone completely. So Dublin's still a
Sure.
good player. Meath,
Sure.
like Eamon Murray's left, but when you look at Meath's panel, they still have Liam O'Sullivan, they still have Vicky Ball, they still have.
There's something with yeah. There's something with me though where last year's All Ireland final kind of felt like the end. Just something about it, the way that Eamon Murray left, and there was all the rumors about Vicky Wall going to Australia, and just there was something about it for me that kind of signaled the end of an era, and the Eamon Murray with Meath era, and it is over now. He's not there anymore. Whereas Kerry haven't reached that goal yet, and they're just gonna have more hunger than Meath, I feel.
That's a valid point. I think so as well. I definitely think so. I definitely think they'll have more hunger than me. But we'll talk about Armagh in a minute. Like Armagh have to be up there as well. If they keep their consistency up and their scoring rates up, I think Armagh are in the conversation as well. Mayo, Mayo have outstanding players as well. Like they're in the conversation. Like if Cork as well, I don't want to toot my own horn really, but Cork beat Kerry in the league as well. Cork were up there. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
with
big
new
time.
super talent. But the thing is with Cork, they beat Kerry and Munster last year, and you're thinking, and they beat Donegal in the group stage, and you're thinking, okay, there are two teams that go on to reach the All Ireland semi-final in Croke Park, and you're thinking, okay, Cork are making some progress here, and then they lose to Mayo and Ennis, and ultimately then it's over. So if Cork cut out inconsistencies, I think Cork are definitely up there this season. I definitely think so. But Kerry definitely at the moment look the front runners. But I would say at the moment Dublin are a close second, because you look at Dublin's players, as you know more than me, Seamus, but Dublin's players they still have are incredible.
Yeah, no, there's players breaking through there, the likes of Kate Sullivan, Caoimhe O'Connor, that have been on the fringes over the last few years, that are now taking front and centre for this Dublin team and really stepping up to the plate. So it's a new era with that Dublin side, no doubt about it. But I'm looking forward to seeing what it brings. But yeah, absolutely massive, massive congratulations to Kerry. They win their first league title since the 90s, and their 12th league title overall. A scintillating attacking performance gets the job done. So we're going to move then to the other league final, which happened in the football over the weekend, which was